Hey guys. Okay, let's just cut to the chase. I was gonna do this podcast like I think last week or a week before, but by the time I got out of work, I was very tired and I want to relax. And when I want to do it, it was too freaking late, and I was doing other things after work. So hopefully, all my viewers, especially my wrestling gurus, understand. Okay, now I really want to discuss about the Undertaker. Now we have not seen the Undertaker since WrestleMania 29 when he had a great opponent, and the great opponent is CM Punk, the best in the world. Now, we all know that The Undertaker has a legend contract. I remember back in the day, he was on Raw, SmackDown, and a lot of pay per views, but not these days. The only time he's on pay per view is WrestleMania. He wants that WrestleMania paycheck. If I was a wrestler, I would go for only the WrestleMania paycheck, not nothing else. But I could be a legend too, but I'm just an average Joe. But anyway, Undertaker has some awesome rivalries, some terrific feuds. Some people will agree with me, and other people will disagree with me. You know, everyone have their own opinions. I like when he faced like Batista back in the day, Randy Orton, the Legend Killer, Hogan back in the day for the very first WF Championship. Flair and what else? Lesnar. The list goes on and on and on. Is Taker a future Hall of Famer? Damn right he is. Shit, because WWE used him correctly, and plus, Taker have great mic skills. From my point of view, you need that in wrestling today, and he had a great ring work. You need that in wrestling today. Especially, you need great mic skills. You know, you need that big time. I know he had an awesome manager named Paul Bearer. Too bad he passed away. Rest in peace. Those two guys, like Batman and Robin. So, you know, they work great together. Great chemistry, you know. And Undertaker came a long way. Even he was in WCW, and I bet any money WCW said before they won a Billy, say, "Damn, I wish we had him in our company still." But I guess WCW don't know how use make new stars. You know what I'm saying? So I mean that's what I see on YouTube. There's other guys from WCW went to F and WWE. You know, so it's a good thing that Taker is in WWE for life until he hangs up his boots permanently. Now, I don't know what he does on his downtime. I'm just take a wild guess. Maybe spend time with his wife, kids, probably on his Harley, fix things around the house, go on vacation with the family. I don't know. Nobody doesn't know nothing about the Undertaker, what he does on his off time. Maybe the only people want to be nosy is TMZ. You know, TMZ love to get in the wrestling business, but that's entertainment value, you know what I'm saying? So they gotta make something stupid news, TMZ. TMZ could just go to hell sometimes. Um, okay, Undertaker is the man. He still is. I know he don't have his oomph like he did back in the day, but his body is taking a toll on him. And I don't know how long is he gonna do this. And it's not really good for him if he's all banged up and if he's got to be in a wheelchair. I mean, I'm not predicting that, but if it happens, it's sad because these wrestlers can't really give it up. They should just said, I'm done with this. I had a great ride. I'm a future Hall of Famer or a Hall of Fame already, and I should spend time more with my family, friends, and my loved ones overall. But some wrestlers can get in their freaking head. They want to make the easy cash. You know what I'm saying? Some wrestlers still do the independence scene, like Jake the Snake Roberts or Jerry King Lawler. The people cannot freaking understand. Just take it easy. Just do like Monday Night Raw or the pay-per-views, and that's it. But I guess if you're not the top guy, you don't make the top dollar. I mean, that's what I'm thinking of. I could be totally wrong. You know, everyone have their own opinions, like I said earlier in this podcast. But back with the Undertaker. When Kane buried his ass at Survivor 03, I thought it's over. Of course, that's part of the freaking storyline. Then there's a lot of rumors going around that he's gonna come back for WrestleMania 20, and I don't know what kind of gimmick he's gonna have. The American Badass gimmick or the old school gimmick of the Undertaker with that hat, the trench coat, and beyond. And then Rumble 04, Taker, the music played, and he struck his own brother, Kane. And it was pretty good. And after Rumble, they were building up the match between Kane and The Undertaker for WrestleMania 20. So Taker finally came out at WrestleMania 20. The music played. I have goosebumps. I was there live, living color with my mom. And Paul Bear was there, so oh yeah, oh yeah. Sorry, fans, that I tried to do my best impression of the late great future Hall of Famer Paul Bear. Probably said his last name incorrectly, but I'm sorry. But the match is okay. Is that the best match of Kane Undertaker? Not like the old days, but the build-up was pretty neat. And they were awesome as Brothers of Destruction, part of the most dominant brothers you ever seen back in that day. I think that was my very first time, actually my second time I saw Undertaker. The very first time I saw Undertaker live was SummerSlam '94. I discussed it many times. I'll check out my SummerSlam '94 review, and you will know why. It's awesome. It just gives me goosebumps every time I see The Undertaker, especially live on Raw, pay-per-views. It don't matter how old you are, wrestling gurus, you can still get a mark out moment if you don't read the freaking spoilers. I try to avoid that stuff, especially if I go a Raw or pay-per-views anytime soon. Speaking of Raw, I'll discuss that in a few minutes. I want to read this article for you wrestling gurus. Then I love your feedback down below on this podcast. Okay, the road to WrestleMania hasn't truly started until The Undertaker returns to WWE, stalking his next opponent. Speaking of his next opponent, will be a great opponent for The Undertaker. Lesnar, Daniel Bryan, John Cena, the Wyatts, The Shield, Randy Orton, Batista, Sheamus, much more. I know I mentioned Batista, but he's in the number one contender spot right now. But anything is possible. Same thing for Orton. I know he's a current WWE World Champion, but things could happen. I don't want to see him to face Sheamus because I don't know if that would be a good match for WrestleMania 30. It all depends. Daniel Bryan, it may work, it may not. A lot of people thought the Taker versus CM Punk match did not gonna work, but It worked. The build-up was awesome. I really wish it was a title match, but it's what it is. What it is. I know Taker is on a Legend contract, but if they could give The Rock the belt, why cannot give Taker the strap one more run? Maybe before he really hangs up, give Taker one more title run. That'd be great for business, from my point of view. They did it for New Age Outlaws when they beat Cody Rhodes and Goldust this past Rumble. I know it was a pre-show, but New Age Outlaws are veterans. You know what I'm saying? They have a Legend contract, so anything's possible. Okay. Circle February 24th and March the 3rd on your calendar, as those are the two most likely dates for Undertaker to reappear. Now, when I heard this news, say shit, I'm definitely gonna make a podcast on this. First, I want to discuss about February 24th. It's a day after the Elimination Chamber, so we may or may not get a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, because Randy Orton will defend his title against Sheamus, John Cena, Daniel Bryan, and Antonio. I think I'm missing someone, but if I did, so be it. Oh yeah, Christian. There you go. It finally came to me. But the winner of that will face Batista at WrestleMania 30. I know you guys are bummed out. There's only one chamber match, but they only have one champion. I really wish WWE, when Orton beat John Cena at the TLC period this past December, the next on Raw, it will only have one belt, but for some freaking reason, Orton still has two freaking belts. It reminds me of when Y2J had the belts, and it was no freaking sense why have both belts leading up to WrestleMania that year, and then Triple H had belts too, and then eventually WWE decided to make a new belt called the Undisputed Belt, and that's why WWE should bring back that belt instead of make a new one. But it's what it is. What it is that the belt, The Rock, showed the wrestling fans. It grew on me right away. It's a lot better than the spinning belt. The spinning belt was outplayed out and it did not really spin. So it was really the John Cena belt over there. When Triple H won it, or Edge, it did not really feel for their own belts. It still reminded me of the Cena belt. You know what I'm saying, Wrestling Gurus? Okay, sorry I got a little carried away. March the 3rd. This one I'm very happy, because I am going to Raw March 3rd in Chicago, Illinois. So, they say Taker's going to appear on February 24th and March the 3rd. Hopefully there'll be more dates for Taker. Maybe, maybe not. And we all know that February 24th will be the launch of the WWE Network. And probably most of the viewers are going to subscribe after Raw. I talked to some people on Skype, on Twitter. They agree with me. They say they should have like a free trial. If you don't like it, then don't sign up. So, whatever. But I wish the best of luck for the WWE network. If it's gonna succeed or it's gonna crash and burn. I know a lot of people that I know, like Gemini, Stephen Breach, myself, are DVD collectors. I'm not a huge collector. I mean, I did my best. I had 3 shelves full of DVD collections from over the years. But I'm not gonna panic if WWE not gonna make any DVDs or Blu-rays. I just buy movies instead. But once the WWE Network launch. I guess they're not gonna have no more YouTube videos or nothing. They're gonna end that. I mean, that's not heard. I'm not really too sure if that's really legit or just a freaking rumor. But I really wish instead of like 90.99 or how much that freaking thing costs, it should just be a whole year. Why is it gonna be per month? That's how they freaking get you. So that's all I want to say about that. It's $9.99 per month, I think. Um, I don't know who's gonna induct the Undertaker once he actually hangs up his freaking boots. I know after WrestleMania, like um, WrestleMania 29, 28, and 27, he's very hurt. Especially in 27 when he had an awesome match against Triple H. They had to get a freaking a stretcher or a cart. He can't even walk on his own. And a lot of people thought that's the end of the Undertaker. Kiss it goodbye, future Hall of Famer, and that's it. You really think the Undertaker wanted to go out like that? Hell no. They want the wrestling gurus like myself, Stephen Breach, Gemini, Boston Fine, V2, Fort Meyer Project, Simon D, Tony, um, Matt, Aaron, all them guys that I mentioned, they want us to make a video that says, is Taker done? Is he coming back? Blah, 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 blah. He's not done. Not done from a long shot. Actually, he should hang it up when it was an even number. I mean, like 20-0. Now he's like, I forgot the number. I can't keep track anymore. Now they have a new thing. I'm not too sure if it's still available on WWE.com. It's like a statue, plus it's an autograph of him. Because they have like a unboxing. I want to get it, but it's very, very freaking expensive. One of the things I really want from WWE Shop is gonna be so damn expensive. Like the plaques they just put out, the Batista ones. They never ever had a. I think they did have a Rumble one, whatever. But where in the hell is the take one for WrestleMania last year? This should have been out already. Like the first year. What takes so long? Are they waiting for a good moment? I don't know what to tell you. I just don't know what to tell you. I just hopefully it's a good moment on February 24th and March the 3rd when I'll be live in living color at the Allstate Arena. So whoever is going to Raw on March 3rd, message me on my Twitter. It'll be on that picture or my YouTube inbox, and we can finally hook up. I never met anyone on YouTube. No one. I'm going to the Square Circle before I'm going to Raw. So if you want me there, that'd be sweet. I'm going early. I gotta get off. I'm going to get off of work at 2:30. That's my new schedule. So go home, take a shower, and me and my dad are going to head out, and hopefully meet some YouTubers. My friend named Kevin. My friend named Kevin. He's from Chicago too. He's going to that show also. So Kevin, if you're listening, let's hook up, my friend. As friends. So meet me, hopefully listening, at the Square Circle. Message me on Facebook inbox, and we'll not give you more details, or we could talk on Skype. So that's about it for me. I'm looking forward to February 24th, the day after Elimination Chamber, and there'll be the more steps, probably more it'd be more matches they're gonna add for WrestleMania, or they're gonna add matches for WrestleMania 30, hopefully after the Elimination Chamber all is said and done. So that's all I'm gonna say right now. Thanks for listening, and catch you on the flip side. All my friends who does listen to my podcast, I really appreciate it. I'm going to do these more often whenever I have the free time. So that's it. I'm freaking out here, and this is the chosen one, Team Rai. Peace out, my viewers. Catch you later.